So we're going to Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay folks, so today I'm looking to pick out the perfect rental kayak, and I'm looking for something affordable that I can recoup my money out in a relatively short period of time. Something that can't sink too easily, that has a decent weight capacity, something good for Florida. So here's a look at what they got. Right now I can get these for $2.99. This doesn't look bad. Has rod holders, has a high back molded in seat. Pretty simple, not big hatches so it can't let water in. Because I don't want the kayak to sink. If I'm renting it out, that becomes a liability. Nice molded in rod or handles. That's gonna be too big because most of the people have to pick this up from my house, so they might not have a vehicle that big. So I don't want to lose customers because I get too large of a kayak. And some of these are too expensive. One of the favorite spots for customers to go paddling is in the mangroves, and shorter kayaks do better here. This isn't bad, but this is a sit-inside kayak. This is $349. I thought about this one, but in Florida, most people have sit-on tops. Just because if they end up flipping the kayak, then that way they don't get water in it. So if I was getting a sit-inside kayak, this would be what I would get for a rental. These are pretty budget friendly, but they do end up getting scraped up pretty well with the oysters. And I feel like these end up cutting a lot easier. Like if there's something sharp, it gouges them quicker. These hulls seem to do a little bit better with it, but these still are very tough hulls. Tougher than what many people think. For a tandem kayak, this is what I would be getting at $549. Sometimes they're on sale at $499. The Perception Rambler 135 is pretty much the best bang for the buck. That's a lot of kayak for the money. Holds 550 pounds too. Okay, so right now we have the Field & Stream Eagle Talon. This is a pretty good fishing kayak. Field & Stream's been offering kayaks at Dick's Sporting Goods for their fishing market and various other ones, and they usually have pretty good prices. They have a lot of kayaks that to me seem very similar to some of the offerings of Feel Free. So you'll notice some similar styling sometimes to what Feel Free has on some of their kayaks. So the Eagle Talon holds 400-pound capacity. So this one here is the Eagle Run kayak to sit inside. This one here has like a removable like tray or storage thing. It's kind of cool. This is the Eagle Run kayak as well, and there you can see a little bit closer view. It has like a removable pod storage, so it pops out. That's pretty cool. Like if you were spearfishing or doing anything, or like going on like a little trip, you could have that. It'd be hard to spearfish though, because you know you'd be sitting inside, so getting back in the kayak would really suck. Oh, here is another Eagle Talon, so different color scheme. So this holds 400 pounds. The Shoot is their most affordable model right now for paddle. It's 49 bucks. Has different centimeters and lengths. Then they carry a lot of Pelican kayaks. So we got the Mustang and the Bandit. So this is the Bandit. Only weighs 40 pounds, holds 300-pound capacity. The Mustang is a sit inside, and then it has a little pod as well. This one's kind of like a fabric cloth pad, and then it has rod holders. This kayak weighs 39 pounds, and it holds 300-pound capacity. So these kayaks are 10 foot in length. So a 10-foot kayak is a nice kayak for like small lakes and rivers. And then when you're gonna be going over bigger lakes or going longer distance, you wanna have ideally a 12-foot kayak. So here's that Eagle Talon as well, once again. And they have another Eagle Run. They must just sell a ton of these field and stream kayaks because they have a lot of them. Here's a Mustang 120X. So that was the Mustang 10-footer, and then they have a 12-footer here to sit inside. Let's look at the specs here. So 47 pounds, and it holds 375 pounds. So it holds an additional 75 pounds of weight, and it's 47 pounds instead of 39 pounds. So an additional 8 pounds for 2 foot more of kayak. Not bad. Then they got LiTime kayak here. Oh, this is that new Teton. So it has the fishing seat, the elevated fishing seat. This is the angler model. 10 foot, weight 53 pounds, holds 275 pounds. So it actually weighs more and it holds less weight than some of these other kayaks here that are made by Pelican. That might be a conservative number though. So there's another look at them. They got track mounts on the side. And they do have a spot where you could put like a Scotty 241 mount with a rod holder. Looks like they might have like a little leash point or something. Paddle leash, maybe. What we got? There's a Mustang 100X. So we saw one earlier. That's 39 pounds. Holds 300 pounds. Has a little different color. What's this model? This is the Pioneer. So the Pioneer has a cool seat. So it's a sit inside, but it has a really cool seat, and then it has little track mounts right here and here. So you can put rod holders, you can put all sorts of different accessories in these track mounts. And then on the back side it has rod holder, and it has a little storage hatch. So that's pretty cool for $399 to have a sit inside that has a nice comfortable seat. And it's pretty lightweight. I mean, let's look at the little flyer here. So 42 pounds of weight, and it holds 300 pounds, and it's 10 foot. This is a nice, kayak to be able to throw in the back of your vehicle. Wouldn't take a very big vehicle either to haul that. It would be pretty easy. There's another Teton LiTime 329. Here's a Perception Swifty Deluxe. So to me, this is one of the kayaks that I think is a really good kayak for a rental company. Like if you're looking for a sit inside kayak, because it has nice big grab handles. You don't have to worry about the grab handles breaking. It has a really cool bungee system. So even if these bungees were to dry out, you can easily replace them because it has a mold in here, and you just run bungee through and you tie a knot. So it's super easy to maintain this boat to get a lot of years of use. You got a nice big high backrest, adjustable. There's kind of a look in the inside, so you got a little foam lock there. But you could put, dry bags and stuff back there. You got a nice little bungee paddle keeper up here. Another bungee and another big grab handle. And this kayak holds 325 pounds. So I like the Swifty for the money. It's a pretty good price point. Here's Old Town, the Dorigo, $5.99. Old Town makes phenomenal kayaks. My first kayak ever was an Old Town. Let's just see if there's anything on the paperwork. No, it doesn't say anything, but nice seat. What's this one? This is another Mustang 100X. They have a lot of Mustangs as well. I bet they sell a lot. Nice big pod system that's removable. Another Durago 120. And they have a lot of other accessories here, you know, anchors and different little mounts that you can rig your kayak up with. If you have a sit inside kayak, this is a must. They're handy. That way if you get water in, you can get it out. And we got a sit on top Pelican here. This is a Pelican Bandit. Or 40 pounds of weight, 10-foot length, capacity 300 pounds. And another Mustang, another Old Town Durago, another Mustang, and it says this one's a Perception Swifty, but that's not right. This is not a Perception Swifty. This is the Access. So this is a different color than this. So it's the same kayak that you see here, just different color. And then Pioneer. So that's that one with the cool seat. And then a blue Teton by LiTime. So a cool thing that Perception does is they have a little gauge for where this kayak is best suited. So this thing does well in slow moving rivers, recreation. It does okay in calm coastal waters, and it's satisfactory in open ocean surf. Here's the Access 9.5. This is likely what I'm gonna buy today, just because I can get it for $299, and it holds, they say 250 pounds, but there's a lot of people that have put more weight on this kayak than that, and they've done really well. There's kind of a look at the specs. Has nice molded in rod holders, high back molded in seats, so you don't have to worry about having a clip-in seat. You don't have to worry about forgetting that. It's just kind of a nice throw and go kayak. Has big grabbing handles, good position for a drain plug so you can get water out if you need to. You can put a 5-gallon bucket right here and put your bait and stuff in there. So pretty nice. And then it does have a sacrificial skeg or like keel protector. And then this is the bigger version. So this one comes in at $449 right now. And it holds 300 pounds. So an additional 50-pound rating for the 11.5 model. And this is the 9.5. So Access 9.5, Access 11.5. So it's stretched out a little bit. And then it has this little hatch here. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing, looks like. So there you have it. That is some of the offerings at my local Dick's Sporting Goods, and I'll have them linked in the video description below, and that way you can end up learning more. I think I'm gonna end up coming home with one of these because at $299, I think that's a pretty good deal, and I'm gonna end up using it in a rental fleet, just because it seems like it would be a good one for a rental. People will be able to take these and go paddle through the mangroves, and I can offer it at an affordable rate because I don't have much money in it. So we just bought our kayak from Dick's Sporting Goods, and look, oh, we have another one.